Alright, Joe here, welcome back to We Need to Talk, the show that looks at football on the internet over the past 7 days. 7 days that has seen some random kids prank the AFC Fylde stadium announcer. Ajax fans set fireworks off outside Real Madrid stadium. And Mike Dean become even more of a living meme. But anyway, this week we need to talk about Jose Mourinho. Yes, he's back in the headlines, lads. In the words of Mark Goldbridge, cash back. Absolutely delighted to see Jose Mourinho make more negative headlines about Manchester United. Not exactly. I mean, the best headline I've seen Jose Mourinho make recently was when he slipped over at the ice hockey. No, Jose's back making headlines about Manchester United for the monetary reasons. That's right, Ed, the wheeler, dealer, Woodward. I mean, never say that to his face. We know old white men don't like to be called that.
Made your name as a wheeler and dealer. There's not been much wheeling and dealing.
No, I'm not a wheeler and dealer. No.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the commercial GOAT, yes, Ed Woodward, basically revealed the financial reports for this quarter of Manchester United's earnings to the investors this week. And it all seems quite rosy, to be totally honest. £208.6 million worth of revenue, a new club record, £44 million worth of profit. Again, a new club record for this quarter, probably down to the Remington deal. If you missed it, how?
I mean, I think I was 17 or 18. I already had starting to have beer.
I don't know about this.
I mean, still not as bad as Casillero del Diablo, though, is it, Wayne? Looking at you. Forget your career. It basically all boiled down to this.
Guys, we have a problem. The boss said that new devil is arriving.
Is he well known?
Famous throughout the world.
What did they say about him?
They say he is a legend. They say he is a legend.
Anyway, whilst the partners continue to roll in and the commercial deals couldn't be greater, one little quote was hidden at the bottom of the financial report by Mr. Ed Woodward, wasn't it? Under the exceptional items list. Some would call it exceptional, others would call it sackable offences. Get this for a quote. Exceptional items for the quarter include £19.6 million relating to compensation to the former manager and certain members of the coaching staff for loss of office. In simple terms, we paid Jose Mourinho £19.6 million to get the sack. That's 4 times more than David Moyes and Louis van Gaal combined. £19.6 million. I'll just let that sink in.
Jose, how do you cope with the pressure?
They say he is a legend.
I mean, this guy literally lived in a hotel for 2.5 years and got a £19.6 million payout like he's some wealthy Kevin McAllister without the Donald Trump.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
To be fair though, you know what? I'm going to give Jose Mourinho his dues here because if United was stupid enough to give him a new contract last January, which we absolutely were looking at you, Mr. Ed Woodward, then why not take the money and run? Absolutely every right to pocket that cash and say, cheers, Ed. All I'm saying is United probably going to need to sign a new partner soon. You know, we've had Remington this year. I say we bring back the Sings. Get them involved with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because still the greatest advert I've ever seen in football.
You are my Solskjaer, my only Solskjaer. You make me happy when skies are grey. Oh, Alan Shearer, you're so much dearer. Please don't take my Solskjaer away.
Okay, let's quickly move on to the good, the bad and the ugly. The good this week comes from Sheffield Wednesday, where one Sheffield Wednesday fan made an away trip aged 103 years old to see his side play against Ipswich Town. Who wants to go to Portman Road, let alone aged 103? Ask Adam Templeman. Shithole. To be fair, Jesse actually attended his first Wednesday game in 1923. Now that is what you call a real football fan. Not like me, fake football fan, glory hunter, a plastic fan, sat on my sofa watching Manchester United get pumped by PSG. Yay. What's his name? Jesse. That's a girl's name. From heroes to idiots, let's quickly go over to Bavaria, where Javi Martinez has been making more headlines because he has this week claimed responsibility for The Hunger Games. Well, you know, one of the best-selling novels of all time. Yeah, Javi Martinez has claimed responsibility for it. The Bayern Munich man told reporters this week that he believed the writers could have stolen his laptop because when he sat in the cinema, the plotline was so similar to one he'd written. What is happening in the world of football? Jesus Christ. You know, from Javi Martinez writing about the Hunger Games to Steve Bruce's crime novels. I just want to read Steve Bruce's crime novels. I had to bring it up. In fact, kid, do you know his name? What's Steve Bruce's name? Oh yeah, he's got a, oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a J.K. Rowling. This is the plotline. Former football manager, current football manager investigates the murder of an old club employee with dangerous results for himself. Steve Bruce has got anything to do with it? Probably relegation. Yes, the star of the series is Steve Barnes. Really used his imagination to come up with that name to play himself. What can I have? Steve Barnes. Nailed it. That'll be a best-selling detective series. Don't know why I've gone completely off topic. Let's get back onto the ugly because it also comes from Bayern Munich. This one involves Joshua Kimmich, who this week handed his shirt to a young child in the crowd, only for it to be snatched away. Play the clip. Luckily, Kimmich had a word with him and he gave back the shirt to the young child, luckily for himself as well, because, you know, if Javi Martinez had anything to do with it, he might have had an arrow to the head, you know? Is that the Hunger Games music? Yeah. Or is that Harry Potter? It is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, good. Okay, let's wrap up with Bait Watch this week, and I'll be honest, I went through Football Daily and Euro Football Daily with a fine-tooth comb this week, and Adam Templeman, congratulations, you're not making the grade. Hot takes came pretty close. But, you know, James and Mikey, I'm going to give it to them because technically it was a fan-submitted opinion as a title, not their own. So I will give it to them. But FDFC could be culpable because this title, the most embarrassing penalty ever, is suspect. I mean, that title probably does still go to Thierry Henry and Robert Pires, although what I would say is, twice now, Hamill. Twice. And you took it off Jay, didn't you? He's 17. What kind of man does that?
Someone's saying, give it to Jay. And they've been vindicated because that was rubbish.
I mean, I can nearly say the word. Gotta stop saying it. Moving on to FD Ultras now. You guys asked for it. Zach Jalab is in the hot seat. Last week, we asked you guys at home to submit. Zach Jalab is the type of guy to complete that sentence. Jalab, we've got some of the best candidates that were commented by the people at home. Are you ready to listen to them?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's start with the most liked. 138 liker.
Jesus Christ.
Zach is the type of guy to dress as a woman to get off the Titanic.
100%. If I got to stay alive, you got to do what you got to do, mate.
I know. Did you guys not watch the Halloween video on BYB?
100%.
Me and him ran.
Will do anything to stay alive. One of my biggest fears, death. So I'm running away from it in any way possible. God, I'll get the wig on, suck up, like watermelons up there. Good. I mean, I can't carry watermelon.
Watermelons?
Like a normal melon.
Zach Jalab is the type of guy to pay women to smell their sandals.
No, not at all. Hate feet. Hate feet. Honest to God, I'd rather go to bed with socks on than see my own feet. Oh, mate, I can't put into words how much like sandals. The sandals when they've got the thing that goes in between the big toe. Hate them. Fucking throw them in the fire and let's never make them again.
That's a flip-flop.
Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Same sort of thing. Thing where you just got to put your foot in and walk with it.
Right, Jalal, do you want to call someone out for next week?
100%. The man, the myth, your used-to-be partner on VFN, Dave Jackson.
Yes. So leave your comments below. Dave Jackson, the type of guy too, and we will read them to Jackson next week. He's making a return. It's going to be like old times. We're bringing back VFN.
Tears. No, we're not.
Probably not.
No,
Probably
it's
not.
dead, guys. Stop commenting about it.
Great, now they're going to comment more. So that's the end of We Need to Talk this week. Just realised Jalab's back for the outro. Do you want to throw to something, Jalab?
Why not? Check out FDFC on Pro Clubs and /Squad Goals. It's a fantastic series. You guys have loved it. We really do appreciate all the support for it. And Joe said it's one of his most favourite shoots to do.
Yeah, Squad Goals is definitely the best thing we make. It just is.